Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a pink and black manicure. We're going to do pink on the bottom, which I'm going to be using this color. It's Orly, it's basket case. And then I'm going to be using black on the tips, just a regular, flat black. And I'm going to actually do it like in a V shape, like that at the top. So first what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a base coat. I'm using Orly Bonder, and it's a rubberized base coat. And just put a thin layer of that on all of your nails. And now that my base coat has completely dried, I'm going to be putting on the pink color, which I'm using Basket Case by Orly. It's a very, very gorgeous pink color. And I'm going to do 2 thin layers of that on all of my nails. And make sure they're thin. You don't want to goop it up, because, you've got 2 layers to make it look good. So 2 thin layers is the best thing, and that's what's going to dry the fastest and last the longest. And since we're doing like a little bit of nail art on it, like painting the tips on there, and then we're going to do, maybe something else, it's so important to make sure it is completely dry, because you do not want it tacky whatsoever, or your nail art is just going to smudge as soon as you start doing it. So just finish up those 2 coats. Alright, now that our pink nail polish has dried, I'm going to take my black nail polish, and it just has like a really thin precision tip on it. And so I'm going to take that, and I'm going to go on the tip of my nails, and I'm going to create a V shape, just like this. There we go. And then I'm going to fill it in so that it's solid black at the tip in a V shape. And I love this precision brush. It's like hard to mess up with it, especially like if you get a white one that has a precision brush like this. It's really good if you have a hard time with French manicures, like doing the tips evenly. Like what I do is, I just paint it and then go back behind it with nail polish remover, and like just make it in the shape that I want. And there's my text message. And so that gets it perfect. But if you don't want to do all that, this is like, an easy thing to do with white. So there we go. We have a little tip there. This side is a little bit farther down. Wow, that's loud. Okay, so there we go. And then do that on all of your nails. So I have done all of my tips, as you can see here. And I have a little mistake on this one, but we can fix it at the very end. So what I'm going to do now, this is optional, but I'm just going to do like a little extra on my ring fingernail. And all I'm going to do is do 2 thin lines following that V shape that we already have on there. And we're just going to connect them together at the tip. Like so. And mine's like a little irregular, it's not perfect, but that can add to it sometimes. So I'm not going to do it on my other one, I'm just going to do it on that one. And now just make sure that you let the tips completely dry. The next thing that I'm going to do, and this is also of course optional, I'm going to take my silver glitter nail art, and that also has a really fine, precise brush. And I'm going to just go on the tips, and I'm going to trace right underneath that V that we've got on all of my nails. Just 1 coat of this is fine. Just tracing underneath. And that's what it looks like. It just adds a little something extra. And do that to all your nails. And then if you did what I did to my ring finger, you're just going to put the glitter in between the 2 V's that you've made. And that makes it look really, really cute. Just like this, kind of fill in that gap. And then just the next step is to apply rhinestones. Of course, it's also optional. You can do that to, you can do that to all of your nails like I'm going to do. You can do it only to your ring nail, just, you know, whatever suits you. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, got a little rhinestone on there already, forgot to put the base on. I'm going to take some clear nail polish, and I've got a little daughter here, and you can just use a toothpick or something, or just put a glob of it on your nail. And I'm just going to put like the tiniest amount onto where I want my rhinestone to go so the rhinestone sticks to it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just kind of make a small glob of it where I want it to go. There. And then I'm going to take my rhinestone, I already have one here, and if you just like take what's left over from the clear nail polish and pick it up with the color side of the rhinestone face up, then you can just pick it up and place it on your nail where you want it. And I'm just putting it like where the V intersects at the tip. And I'm using like a darker pink rhinestone, and it's very similar to the color of the nail polish that I have on, but it's a little bit, has a little bit more of a purple undertone. So I'm going to put that on all of my nails at that V intersection. Okay, so I am all finished. Now all I'm going to do is apply my top coat. I'm using Sachet Vite, and it's like the best top coat that I've ever used. And it's a really thick top coat, and it's like really jelly almost looking, and it's, I mean, I like it in general because it dries really, really fast. It is crazy how fast this dries. But also, when I'm using rhinestones, this is great for it because it is so thick. You just put a big goop of it on your nails, like a huge blob, and it'll encase the rhinestone, and it looks, you know, like I've secured it in gel or something. And on top of that, it dries so fast. I mean, it's insane how fast it dries, especially due to the fact that it's so thick. I mean, you wouldn't think that. But it's like a must for rhinestones because it just, I mean, it's just amazing because it's just like a gel or something. But do that to all of your nails. So I just finished up my top coat, and here is my finished look. I think it's really cute, and what I do personally is I just, even though my top coat dries super, super fast, I just use this 3-2-1 dry, and it's just like a drying spray. And that's it. You're all set. Thanks for watching.